Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of I Watched It So You Don't Have To. This time around we are talking about the movie Missing. And you know when you're watching a movie and you're putting all the pieces together and you've got the entire picture figured out? That was me. I had everything figured out. I was like a crime solver. I found her mom. I knew what was going on. And then the twist. Turns out I knew absolutely nothing. We follow the screens of June Allen, a teenager whose mother disappears while on vacation in Colombia with her new boyfriend. June is thousands of miles away in Los Angeles, but with the technology she has, she's determined to find out what happened to her mother. However, the deeper she digs into personal accounts, emails, and apps, her search for her mother raises more questions than answers. I found myself so engaged with the movie, not just because of the characters, but the story and wanting to see how everything plays out. Especially after seeing the bits and pieces of June losing her father and then seeing the strained relationship that she has with her mother. This all made the characters feel real, and the style of the film really made you feel closer to the characters and you're really getting a look into their lives. Speaking of which, this movie is all an on-screen point of view. And as someone who has seen one other movie in the same style, unfortunately that movie was the 2014 film Unfriended. So I'll be perfectly honest, it was a little disorienting, especially in the beginning. One of my biggest problems was June with her webcam on all the time, but once I suspended my disbelief and the story really took a sharp turn, I got super immersed in the story. Speaking of getting hooked in, and before I talk about the acting, the on-screen point of view is really interesting. Again, I've only seen this same format in one other movie, but it's so cool because there is so much that is limited by the format that really just adds to that suspense and shock. The acting in this movie is stellar all around, but Storm Reid absolutely carried this movie. She's compelling and draws your attention right from the start. Her character June is relatable and you want to see her reunited with her mother. Nia Long as Grace is fantastic. I really enjoyed the layers to her character and how well she played the role of the partner to June's father, James, but I especially love how she brought Grace to life as June's mother. Nia Long and Storm Reid have fantastic chemistry from the moments where they connect to the moments of disconnect. Joaquim de Almeida as Javier is amazing. I was surprised at how much I really liked his character. It was awesome to see someone doing so much to help June locate her mother and be a real friend to her. Alright you guys, I watched it so you don't have to, but was it worth the watch? Now, I know you guys love when I give you yes and no answers, so here we go with another one that I'm not that I'm on the fence with. I would say yes, but I can see why somebody would be on the other side and they would say no. So let me get the yeses out of the way because again, that's where I'm leaning toward. This movie is an amazing story about a daughter doing everything she can to find her mother. It's about loss and finding, and I know the movie's titled Missing so obviously, but not in that way. This movie really had me reaching over in the theater, grabbing my honey's arm because I was so shocked. Now, when I tell you guys at the top of the video that I had this movie figured out, I did. And then the movie pulled the rug right out from under me, and you guys, I was so embarrassed. I completely regretted whispering confidently all of my theories to my honey while we were watching the movie. I've seen Missing online described as an anthology sequel to the 2018 film Searching, and I really liked Missing so much, you guys, that if Searching is anything like Missing, I'm adding that one to the watch list. Now, going on to the other side of the fence, reasons I would not recommend this movie. Really, if you're not interested in the on-screen point of view, it really is 99% of the movie is a screen, laptop screen, phone screen, smartwatch screen, and if you're not into that, I would skip it. On top of that, if you cannot suspend your disbelief, because honestly, June, why is your webcam on that often? Then I would skip it. Additionally, the movie does deal with the loss of a parent and abuse. Honestly, you guys, my reasons not to see this movie is a short list because this movie is fantastic. And that brings us to the end of the video where I watched it so you don't have to. If you're listening on the podcast, thank you very much. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you're watching here on YouTube. Leave the video a thumbs up if you like the video so I know you like the video. Comment down below, have you seen Missing? Again, I definitely think it's a valid reason if you don't like the on-screen point of view. I like to think of myself as very open to different types of movies, genres, things like that. So it like I said, it was a little bit disorienting. It took me about 10, 15, 20 minutes to really get into the groove of things, having to, again, that limited view, you really can't see much because you want to see everything and you can only see what's on her, like her FaceTime screen or the camera on the watch, things like that. And I'm like, I want to see more. I don't want to see your Ring camera. I want to see everything. So it was definitely kind of different. I don't want to say frustrating, but it was different trying to get into that viewing zone as an audience member, just not being able to see as much as you want to see. But it was, again, I really enjoyed it. I'm frustrated, but I enjoyed it because, like I said, it added to the suspense. It added to the shock because what is just outside the frame? What's in frame, because it's so dark you can't see, and it's like, what's going on? What's going on? Let me know down below if you've seen the movie, if you're not interested, anything like that. This movie does have great twists in it, and I love a twisty movie. So again, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. While you're down there, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next movie that I'm going to be watching for you. But until the next video, spread positivity, be safe, take care of yourself. Do not leave your webcam on. In fact, cover it up completely. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.